The absence of Mick Lynch from our screens has been widely scorned as, if you can't beat him, deplatform him and bring back the establishment stooges to spout drivel. However, for those a bit braver, bringing Lynch's deputy Eddie Dempsey on didn't help either, as he demonstrated he's just as adept at bodying journalists as his boss is. The two of them are veritable Bonnie and Clyde as they verbally take down all those daring to ask a stupid question. They don't ask me which is which, I'll plead the fifth. But something Dempsey said on Jeremy Vine's show struck a chord, and this was to mention that the FTSE 350 companies have made profits of 73% since 2019. Isn't it supposedly the Thatcherite way that some of that trickled down to us? Was that not the great Tory promise? In which case, why are unions having to strike for workers to get what is rightfully theirs? Inflation is expected to reach 11%, so what is that compared to 73%? It's the big lie of capitalism, though, isn't it? Think about that word, capitalism. The belief in capital, of money. Not of goods, not of services, but just money in and of itself. Once upon a time, we used to make stuff, and we'd sell that stuff, and then we'd make some money off of it. Then came along merchants. They bought stuff, then sold it on for more than they bought it for, just making money. That's literally all they did, these middlemen, creaming a bit off the top from the labour of others. Once upon a time, they were thought of as thieves for it. Now they get knighthoods and seats in the Lords. The money was made by our labour. We're not sharing in it, though. We were promised a share, the great trickle-down lie, but we've always been denied it. And I thought to myself, why are more people not laying down their tools demanding their share of this now? Why are the rich getting richer and us getting poorer? Why is this happening when we're doing the work, making the goods and running the services? That trickle-down never happens because the rich just get a bigger vessel, so their cup never runneth over. Capitalism has always been just a big fat con to make money. But it's not money we ever see, yet it is made by us. So why do we continue to entertain this notion of capitalism, keep voting for governments to continue it, and keep shafting us over and over? Isn't it time we saw the fruits of our labour and stop fighting over scraps?